Greetings. Today is Sunday, July 21, and it's Pastor John with today's devotional reading. Today, our lesson comes from the Gospel of Mark chapter 6. The lesson begins, "The apostles gathered around Jesus and reported to him all that they had done and taught. Then, because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat, he said to them, 'Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest.' So they went away by themselves in a boat to a solitary place. But many who saw them leaving recognized them and ran on foot from all the towns and got there ahead of them. When Jesus landed and saw a large crowd, he had compassion on them because they were like sheep without a shepherd. So he began teaching them many things. When they had crossed over, they landed in Gennesaret and anchored there. As soon as they got out of the boat, people recognized Jesus. They ran throughout the whole region and carried the sick on mats to wherever they heard he was. And wherever he went, into villages and towns or countryside, they placed the sick in the marketplaces. They begged him to let them touch even the edge of his cloak, and all who touched it were healed." This ends our lesson. And on this ninth Sunday after Pentecost, this is today's devotion. There is nothing better than a good nap or a great night's sleep. It's true, many people aren't getting the rest they need, but what about the kind of rest that comes from ceasing our doing? The rest we find when we learn how to just be. The disciples had traveled to teach and heal. They had accomplished much, but they needed to recharge. Jesus called them away so they could set down their labors and rely on God to provide. There was still unending work to be done, but it was not theirs to take on at that particular moment. When we cease our striving and rest, we trust God to take care of us at the most fundamental level. What hinders you from resting? Things to do? The weight of responsibility? What if it's instead pride, a desire to feel important or maybe even in control? Even Jesus and the disciples took time to rest so they could live their calling from out of abundance, not depletion. Take 5 minutes today to just breathe deeply and be just with God. And our prayer for today is, "I am like a shepherdless sheep, wandering and anxious. Grant me rest in you, O Lord.